That's a peculiar look on your face. Of course. Everything about to prevent other terrible outcomes. This... If you're willing, and if you can endure it, would you prefer to indulge in my double standard? Yeah, we were quite... I've always thought that when two people are locked in a knife fight... Now, let's turn... Soon after, you finally learn, as a show of initial sincerity, from that moment on, adventure willing to shatter the cornerstone as precious as life itself. He deceived with such a high-stakes gamble. He succeeded in provoking the Emanator's strike. But that's all about the living. In this... Miss Robin arrived at Dreamflux Reef ahead of you. But rather a destined...
Brother, I don't understand. Does flying also...
Since it falls to us to decide whether to...
That really sounds like Miss... But... Let it soar free and wild. If I had feathers and wings like it does. Besides...
But...
It's truly reassuring to hear such...
Mr. Gopher...
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire. And today, more than... Come here, child.
What did she give you, Miss Robin?
Sorry.
In Dream's Edge, a masked fool.
Though it's hard to call it a gift. But when I woke up in Dreamflux Reef, it was...
As for that mask of yours...
She might be hinting at something.
Speaking of which...
I'm gradually getting better. There's no as for my loss of voice. I still need to keep it...
If you need any help, just say...
Thanks for your help. But Dreamflux Reef is so isolated.
That's easy. Just head to where
I'll take a walk around by myself.
Miss Robin, can you hear me?
That voice.
Over here.
Are you...
So you did notice me after all.
To be honest,
I get it. But I can assure you there are anomalies in the 12 hours.
Lead the way. But let me be clear.
Understood.
Blue flames. Is there a cremator among Miss Firefly's companions? Miss Firefly?
Sorry, just a moment.
This way? Where?
As expected of the Harmony's favorite. Hello. You may call me the Dahlia for now.
A new home burned out of the sweet dream?
I apologize. But she's different from other cremators. I really like Penacony as a tourist. This is...
Thanks.
I'm sure you've noticed it. The Dream Master Gopher would completely merge with the dreamscape, becoming to find out why we conducted some We suspect that's why his powers aren't what they used to.
Crime?
I'll show you later. Belonging to...
You've indeed uncovered many clues.
My purpose is about, will you believe me?
Miss Firefly.
That expression?
That's the look one has when describing what they hold. When I first left Penacony.
For a leader of the 5 lineages.
Since then, I've walked the path of harmony as a pet. until I returned once again for the 12 hours converged by the dream. I believe that the path, that's why I gradually...
So, what?
It's not clear yet. There are...
Thank you, Miss Robin. You've helped us clear up many of our...
What is it?
Come with me. Here lie secrets that the family tried to conceal, and a long...
Brooklyn Tiernan. I remember that name.
That's why we had to come here. We suspect that...
How could that be?
History as we know it may be long gone if we can master the technique.
Is this...
Every disaster brought by the swarm was accompanied by countless sacrifices. Some names were remembered.
What are you doing?
Indeed. Our true foe is that abominable fate.
Then why?
Easy, child. You struggle with the strike I just delivered. Dishonorable though it may be.
But I was clearly helping fight.
Indeed. As the swarm ran rampant, a Glamoth night passing. But have you ever wondered why? Right after that,
Could it be?
the Glamoth night, born to purge the swarm, turned out the sweet dream has never been tainted by the propagation.
How? I can't leave. I can't die. I don't...
That's precisely why I said that strike wasn't honorable. I explored your paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow. And once dawn you shall become my darkest crime. In the your remains shall become the foundation.
You're quite familiar with the Memoria, so you...
Laying the foundation...
At that time, she was trying to escape. But when the swarm was discovered on Penacony, she didn't just stand idly by, even though it was her own choice. Because,
Is she your friend?
yes, and in many moments,
I know it won't undo what's been done, but... I'm sorry. I promise you. When all of this is over, regardless of the out...
thank you.
But there's one thing I don't understand.
That's exactly why we came to find. With the Charmony Festival about to begin, it can't be a mere coincidence that the Dream Master is pushing...
I see. You want me to become the conduit to retrieve the past from the memory zone?
I'll need to temporarily take a piece of your memory. By letting it stir up the memory zone, whether I succeed or not, I'll return your...
Let a cremator access my memories?
I also think it's too much to ask. If you deem it necessary, you can use tuning to leave...
There's no need. Let's get... May the harm that befalls you never lead to your downfall.
So this is what star power looks like. All right. Looks like we got... Oh? What's this?
Found something new?
This time, I'm afraid we've uncovered quite a disaster.
Nothing but lies, my dear. Hiding behind the title of a memo keeper?
You really seem determined to savor those unforgettable moments, don't you?
Oh, because you're busy.
Who are you?
Quite the clever move there. Miss Firefly, if you're willing to take my advice...
How did you...
All right, you. Still...
exactly...
She's just a cremator who manipulated memory.
What about Miss Firefly?
She might get lost in the memory zone's turbulence, but don't worry. I'm here to bring you back to the Oak family. Mr. Sunday, as for this Dahlia, she cannot be trusted. To extract specific history from the memory...
Seems you've been watching for quite a while. Yet you only show up...
Save your excuses.
Just a message.
Let's give it a try. It's only 2 words. Charmony, Dove. I don't know the details, but Miss...
Indeed. Unless it's an extreme situation.
The IPC, Astral Express, but you just had to choose the path of your own. Back then, I not only kept Lady Acheron's secret, but also left you with your life intact. What? You're that...
Well, you are the Dahlia, after all. I've been questioning this for a long time.
And what's the deal with the Stellaron Hunter?
Let's get somewhere safe first. Then we can talk. She's too dangerous.
Many thanks.
You've gotten more composed. Or... She's already left this area. There's no...
Catch? Why would I chase after her? Arrogant swan. If I didn't take her memories just now, then what exactly? I might as well tell you. I planted a spark of the cremator's fire in her memories. It will spread silently, and in an instant, it will burn away all her memories of seeing me. She'll believe she was never here. The suspicions that have already taken root in her mind will also gradually fade away. No matter what she has discovered, the moment she attends the Charmony Festival, she'll... You're the one who's run out of time.
I see. Not a member of the Everflame Mansion, and definitely not a Stellaron Hunter. You're...
Oh, aren't you clever?
Cut the act. Even with your usual reckless methods.
You're right. I can't do it alone. But I rarely feel lonely anyway.
Repent and return to righteousness.
Now, can you still keep your...
He actually gave you strength through the divine law.
What can I say? I'm just that trustworthy. If he hadn't done that, how could my control over Memoria far exceed that of ordinary memo keepers?
Unfortunately, you lost your composure in your euphoria. In the dreamscape, I might not be your match.
Harsh words. Want to test that theory? It's easy to throw away a flower, but the fragrance lingering on your hands won't fade so easily. I can be quite persistent, you know. Even if we rekindle what once was, I remain. Run faster. I love watching people resist, love watching them flee. Let's savor this moment a bit longer. After all, for us, this will be an... No matter where you run. I have the numbers advantage. You have no chance of winning.
I don't want to use a cremator's tricks. Not that I can't.
I knew it. Your ever-shifting morals. Never changed.
Where do you think you're going? After putting on such an elaborate show. The most trustworthy thing about you is that you're never too...
When did you figure it out? That
The moment you admitted to being the Dream Master's ally, I began to suspect you. Besides, after not seeing each other for so long, the openings you deliberately left during our clash weren't exactly subtle.
Oh, really? I'd love to drop the act and give you a proper taste of torment. But alas, as long as the good thing we've always had this kind of tacit understanding.
I wish that wasn't the case. I'd rather not.
Back to your...
It's an epiphany, dear. Something you'll never understand. After putting on such an elaborate...
Why...
Stop joking around. You abandoned...
You're still as charming as ever. So, let me show you. Weren't you really interested in the Everflame Mansion?
So you were the one who erased the memory.
That's right. I kept only this scene as a... And look closer. It's not just the memories.
Those claw marks. You've long since strayed.
Isn't it the same right now? I've betrayed the Garden of Recollection. If you have time, I can help you savor the
Go ahead and savor it on your own. But can't you tell me something I don't already know?
Destruction is a glorious moment. As Duke Inferno's daughter, I will see his last... And besides, who said I betrayed? This was his command to me. Make the... In other words, everything on Penacony related to the remembrance was my target for... Working with the Dream Master may be like dance... Oh, yes. Everything tied to the remembrance includes you.
I won't be grateful for that. You couldn't have done it anyway.
That's exactly why I'm saying you only think you understand me. Think about it, as an ally of the Dream Master, I also helped monitor the dreamscape. And when a hunt... As for Robin, whom he chose as his songstress, like the destruction, betrayal is but a...
What about Robin? Those sparks that burn through memory.
Oh my! I thought I could fool your eyes at the edge of the dreamscape. What? You want to settle the score with me for messing with your peeps? So tell me, what...
Don't worry. I only went with the flow. I trust. There's this thing called the script. Now, soon, Robin will understand the true... I can hardly wait. Even though I'm not a So stop thinking you figured me out. Betrayal isn't in my nature.
Darling, are you fatally wounded or terminally...
I can make an exception for you. Sometimes I resent. And besides, you're no better when it...
No, thank you.
Too late. You're already caught up in the secret. Come on, just a few steps.
I see now. A piece of worm-eaten oak. You weren't just making that up.
Oakwood is prone to insect infestations. Nothing surprising about that.
It's him.
How would it rot?
Just look at this place. Shouldn't be this lively here.
Mr. Aventurine.
Well, the game's over.
Oh,
The Nihility Emanator cut me, and I...
Oh, speaking of which, you must know exact.
still better than having no invites at all.
You're quite interesting, Mr. Aventurine. You weren't supposed to find your way here. Unless you can.
That
You haven't hidden your weakness well. Even though you're one of the.
I wouldn't be so sure. Since you know who I am, you should know, so long as my trump card remains unplayed.
Too bad you've used up all your luck for today.
Hold up. Mr. Aventurine, congratulations on uncovering the truth.
Well, after taking a solid hit from the Emanators, thus I sank into the chaotic memory zone and then... As I thought. You two haven't noticed. Ladies, you didn't think the IPC would enter panic backed by a most attractive package. I quietly assembled a team to research the memory. To be honest, they didn't contribute a thing. Rosalina Jane Estella. The former she once boarded the Astral Express as an outstanding surveyor. Years ago, in pursuit, everyone believed she had perished. Before departing from this world, she
Mr. Aventurine.
Look, I didn't believe it at first either. But the Nameless, using the technology from the Zarina Erd system, she gave her life to the Memory Zone. When Dream Chasers wander into the Memory Zone, they'll drift towards places. Those who yearn for freedom will witness the form of the primordial dreamscape. Those who are lost and directionless will return to the 12 hours. The family discovered this trait and cleverly utilized it, allowing, in other words, this Nameless is the true founder of the planet of Fest. As for me, maybe I ran into a good dog. The impossible in dreams is not death, but dormant. Looks like I'm pretty lucky.
It would seem luck favors you still, Mr. Aventurine. Fate is truly fascinating. Remember Miss Robin's question? If the Dream Master was after the years ago, he had already completed this plan, waiting for a glamour. Yet just as the Charmony Festival was about to begin, a descendant. The Dream Master was never afraid of Firefly investigating the propagation.
Wait, is that why you
Correct. This place is where the Dream Master wanted her to.
So, what exactly?
It doesn't matter anymore. We've missed our chance to stop him.
Even if we catch him in person.
From the very beginning, he never existed anywhere when he attempted to merge with the dreamscape.
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and with
the first law. As his parting gift, he bestowed it upon.
repent and return to righteousness. Though you saw
The second law is the power he bestowed upon me as his collaborator. And the third law.
paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow.
I haven't seen it myself either.
And the last one?
Nobody knows. After claiming to be ill and withdrawing from. It's just my theory, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. By then, the moment the plan was set in motion, and the swarm disaster. The moment has finally come. Resent every side. I'll try to fulfill Don't be too mad. I wasn't a Stellaron hunter. Though it wasn't my original intention. I wanted to help her. Alas, I couldn't make it happen. The path you're... Indeed. How could a nameless who walks the path... As you can see, he became a martyr, leaving all his... The Order truly is a harsh path, but then... Something, as Aventurine said, Rosalina's legacy would send dreamers to where she revealed her true self to you. Reuniting then, guided by a history fiction knowledge, it was truly a life worth remembering. Sunday also came here, feigning cooperation, to reveal to you the truth about Penacony, but you know now that his words weren't entirely true. In order to win tickets to the Grand Theater, you and Firefly participate. See? Even though you've forgotten everything from before, until following the script, Firefly sent you all to the final stage. However, you may have noticed that during this period there was a small... You returned to a child's dream through a dream bubble left by Mikhail and witnessed his legacy. How, while waiting alone, she met her true collaborator and thus learned that there was more than one legacy in Penacony and more than one watch.
Did they enter that dream bubble?
That's right. Unfortunately, you won't. That old man can be so stubborn sometimes.
No. The legacy left in the past will give them the...
Ha! You're quite like the Nameless.
Maybe we can't walk the...
Passphrase, respond at once. Why does life slumber?
Huh?
Ignore that. Must be some meme.
Sorry, I want to go...
Oh, so you're into fluffies, too. You've got taste.
Passphrase.
Because people are afraid to wake...
Perfect. Identity confirmed. Welcome, Agent Mech Tycoon.
Is this really...
Gotta stay in character. Follow the instructions. Hello. Please submit...
Who?
Mech Tycoon wasn't cool enough, so... So, Miss Sparkle went ahead and changed it.
Masked fool. You shouldn't be here.
Well, someone's been kept in the dark this whole time.
Buddy.
Don't tell me you still haven't noticed. No way. Silverwolf never mentioned me. But she's the one who...
Your intel? With Kafka's spirit whisper, my cognition shouldn't be susceptible to distortion. Before heading to Penacony, Silverwolf did tell me to keep an eye out for anyone asking, why does life...
Oh, really? Then what if...
Then why is this the first time we're comparing notes?
What else could I do? As a fool, how could I ever catch up to a...
Who exactly is Constance?
She works for the Dream Master, but she definitely has her own agenda. She pointed to a nightmare in which all the Dream Master schemes would be... I've been looking everywhere for you, just...
A nightmare?
Tell you straight up, here's the short version. After you've lived through the best of times, soar toward the sky with...
That's way too cryptic.
Please, we're working together. I'm not some lackey.
You're back sooner than I thought.
Yes. And...
Sorry, I'll catch you. Thanks. At least you brought good news.
Which part was good?
The best of times.
And now, the Dream Master's plan begins to...
What does the Dream Master gain from recall?
Oh, reminds me of the good old days during the... Silly me. I almost forgot. Sorry, but I need...
Sorry, but this is the land chosen by Gopher Wood to meet. The swarm disaster will be trapped here.
Unless a kind memory...
But I can't find a reason. So far, there hasn't been a...
Glory above all! My friends,
in the face of the omen of evil.
Huh? Whose backup is this?
Pardon my late introduction. I am Argenti, in the name of beauty. The one and only has brought me to this place. Perhaps it is destiny's guidance that...
Ah, passing night. You found just the right person. I am an IPC.
Someone's a quick learner. Nothing else to say. This is far...
What else is there to say? That's the fascinating thing about destiny.
Where are we going?
To find your dance partner, darling. By an unexpected... We'll need an emanator to step.
Since the future of the Stellaron Penacony.
Does that mean he wants to fight us?
I'm afraid so.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked.
After you've lived through the best of times. So that's how it is. They've harnessed the will of an entire planet to create...
What do you mean?
I believe, Firefly,
Before I left, because one of the lines said...
3 times?
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the blade of Dor. But the death granted to me by the planet for my first death, I chose...
Have you?
Yes.
Thank you again for your assistance.
Yeah. I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death.
May we meet again in reality.
Where the Dream Master executed.
Or perhaps it's the place where he'll find redemption.
Dream Master,
No.
don't think I'll let my guard down. I know your true nature.
No need to be so tense, Miss Firefly. But his actions aren't baseless.
Please continue.
Thank you for... I'm equally unaware of the Dream Master's malicious plans. But he's been waiting for your...
Justice?
Indeed. I'm quite familiar with this place. And...
I don't need your guidance to get this done.
But you need someone to decipher the truth.
It's not like you'll stop here if I refuse. What is this place?
Oak Manor. Once part of the Dewlight Pavilion. Before becoming the Dream Master, he used to hold family councils here. But it's been abandoned for years now.
You can't escape.
Sinking into the primordial memory zone.
Is that...
I'm afraid it's pain.
Did Oak Manor always...
After taking over the sweet dream, walking along the harmony.
It seems his wishes...
Indeed. Those villains never learned their lesson. In the end...
And then there was a revolt.
Fortunately, His heart was all soon after.
Was he trying to warn?
If your beliefs lead you down a path, that's exactly.
At least now.
And I think I've come to. At that moment, Gopher Wood stood at a crossroads, since he was about to commit a great.
But it's too late.
Not necessarily.
In your opinion, which path would the Dream Master choose?
Probably the path of force. But Miss Firefly, feel free to do as you please. I have no other thoughts today. The road not taken can never be retraced. Even in dreams, this truth remains. In the end, all paths lead to the same.
Is this?
The manifestation of Nanook and the fall of the Eternal Sin.
Just so you know, I'm...
I barely escaped death. And
You've already confessed to your crime. The family doesn't tolerate incompetence. But you survived by sheer luck and...
To survive, but without the power.
Therefore, your crime shall be... I shall bestow upon you another crime.
I know my sins.
Here and now. That's not possible. People believe it to be a creation of the destruction. I shall clear the shadows before your... The harmonic cancer. The Stellaron.
Did the Dream Master already know back then that the...
I'd like to defend him. But he claimed he was powerless. Not that Shipe taught us.
What if you...
Perhaps I too would betray the harmony. Miss Firefly, I often wonder if we could face...
Stream forth, gleam of old flame.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
It's in that puppet's hand.
Got it.
Rest in peace now.
Mikhail.
Is that he was once the Dream Master's closest friend? But they ultimately parted ways. I came for confession, old friend. I died once, yet returned to the mortal realm. In my eyes, you can still... I tried to unveil Shipe's third face, but the propagation was able to continuously evoke people's... But after that, The Great One deliberately ignited a war among gods. They were wronged. The Great One wished to restore justice to the mortal world. Will you forgive me? I shall commit an act of transgression. I know my sins.
Using the propagation to recreate the swarm disaster using fear.
Perhaps that's why your friend was killed.
That's not a power that can...
Past this point, and before us lies his final decision.
Since he wants you to choose again.
Go ahead with whichever path. Don't worry. I can't change anything. He deserves absolute punishment.
See, you made a different choice. I will. Stop.
Let the propagation rain down heavenly fire once. Let the harmony's lies be exposed in an instant. Even if you look back 1,000 times, let the propagation rain down heavenly fire once more, heralding the morn. Well then, our paths diverge here. You go towards life, and I towards death. Which path is better?
So many. Could Gofuwood's plan already be in motion? No. Impossible.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
This place already looks... We need to hurry! Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
If I were to have no choice, nor shall you.
No danger detected, but never let your guard down.
apologies for keeping you waiting, Lady Firefly.
It's you. What is this?
It's the terror that humanity dares not recall. The Dream Master's devastating strike, like a torrent of fire.
How did the Dream Master become this powerful? We need to stop him.
Or maybe
As expected.
I shall end this matter on his behalf. This thought, together with the power beyond the window.
Divine law.
Everything you saw along the way. None of
I don't see any.
Lady Firefly. I
don't think it can be used as an excuse. Even if the ending is predetermined.
That's just self-deception. You've never been able to change the course of event. When we stand at the crossroads of choice, no matter how many times we start over, we'll always make the same decision. All the past you've left behind, your friend tried to...
But the person you met today is someone who...
Well then, I'll offer you my sympathy, Hunter. Give up your true desires and stop walking your own path. In doing so, your destiny will indeed change. But from that moment on,
This is the price we're willing to pay to defy destiny. Not everyone chooses to surrender. Everyone has the power to see the world as it is, and to bear that weight. This is the true meaning.
I admire your resolve. Since you don't mind, that's enough talk. Stand down, Hunter.
I won't let you get away with it.
Oh, really? How did the harm...
Though she wasn't my true companion. The cremate, I never trusted you. During our journey together, I planted it on you. And now...
Impressive. But do you really think you can...
If I can't, I still won't run away. If that strike is inevitable, I'll be the only one who dies in this nightmare.
Your courage shines like pure gold. Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow, and once dawn breaks, come forth and present yourself. I permit you, with mortal hands, to bring forth. The swarm will again devour all things, and fill the hearts of the lost with terror. Someone must cast down rage in their stead. All that lives will one day die.
Even so, I will still do as I've always done, and pray that I can stay alive. I can do it. Right?
But death will come because you, out of all people, are the foremost in seeking life.
Your last confession, Mr. Gopherwood. I suspect there was never any chrysalis of extinction. What exists in Oak Manor is nothing but a disguise.
True. I never unraveled the secrets of the propagation.
But if a Pathstrider of the same origin as the Swarm were to be deceived by her life shall beget death, and that death shall beget life unto this world.
I've already glimpsed the secrets of the Stellaron, and the dreamers will learn that the power to destroy their...
You should know that I won't...
Too late, child. That reason shall be the fire, because the stars belong to everyone. Well, that's where the opening is near.
I shall walk the path of the Order to its end, as you wish. But I can no longer accept your The stars are cruel. Only because they have never... Well, there can't be two suns in the sky. Moreover, how could I... Paradise shall soon be created. Not at midnight. I shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun.
Very well, child. Do what you must. I should become a watchmaker too. The harmony I seek. Life, too, has its time.
We did it. How?
Death comes for us all, eventually.
I'm starting to hate how powerless I am. She had almost reached her demise, yet she survived. He lured a Glamoth Iron Cavalry to face a Stellaron after years of plotting. And that is the Stellaron answered Firefly's desire to keep living. In response, it was confined within the dream. Even a Stellaron could not truly revive this, yet this swarm was frighteningly real when you could. The propagation would awaken the most primal fear. You engaged in a decisive battle with Sunday at the Penacony Grand Theater afterward, but you showed no fear and gave it your all in your fight. Yet that battle, the setbacks, the victory, was just an illusion. It was impossible for you to beat Sunday at that time. Anna's dream was so fortunately, we sought out Acheron first, and she lent us a helping hand. That allowed us indeed. Don't forget that. Even within, at that moment, you too would face a similar death match. It's not that they're not real enough. Things always look different when viewed from that moment forth. Your memories belong to you alone at the end of the day. How your memories manifest is ultimately up to you. People can't dream of things they've never seen before. They're afraid to wake up because the sweet dream is... It's just like your actions at this very moment. Oh, Firefly. Me. The Stellaron Hunter. I can hardly tell if this is nervousness or... Go and write a prelude. From within the ashes of time, you...
This way, darling.